Hey, what's up? This is Ace and welcome to my second Yu Yu Hakusho Theories episode. If you haven't seen the first one yet, then please be sure to check it out. That video is about how evil are the demons in Yu Yu Hakusho. The link to that video is in the description. Today's theory is, what if Yusuke was killed by Toguro during the Dark Tournament? To begin, Toguro was capable of killing Yusuke during most of the match. It wasn't until Toguro finally decided to kill Gobara when Yusuke's true power was unveiled. It can be said that if Toguro wasn't so patient and hungry to unveil Yusuke's true power, then he would have probably killed Yusuke pretty easily. Now, if this were to happen, then Yusuke would have been revived due to being the descendant of the Demon King Ryzen and due to being able to access his spiritual energy. I have no doubt in my mind that once Yusuke awakens, he would be able to just destroy Toguro pretty easily. But the problem lies in the time it would take Yusuke to revive. If dead for too long, Team Urameshi loses and Yusuke may awaken to find his teammates dead and murdered by Toguro. Despite this problem, I have reason to believe that Team Urameshi would have been able to occupy Toguro long enough for Yusuke to come back. Similar to when Yusuke was killed by Sensui, I imagine that Hiei, Kurama, and Kuwabara would also get a power boost, although it would not be as strong. Another problem would be the SDF, Spirit World Police, coming to the human realm to prevent the resurrection of the Mazaku. Just like in the original timeline though, I suspect that they would fail and Yusuke would go on to kill Toguro. Also, in the fear of the new demon Yusuke, I suspect that the Spirit World Police would retreat and go back to the spirit realm. If all of this takes place, Team Urameshi occupies Toguro long enough for Yusuke to awaken, the SDF fails, Yusuke goes on to kill Toguro, then the show would go a little differently. Yusuke's resurrection would prompt King Emma to come to the realization that Yusuke was the Mazaku, much earlier than in the original timeline. If this were to happen, then the chapter Black Soccer would go much differently. First of all, Yusuke would have been in danger due to King Emma sending Spirit World Police and assassins to kill him. Realizing the severity of his next case, I bet that Yusuke would probably refuse to go to the Demon World at first, at least until after he finishes this case. At this point, everything should pan out relatively the same as the original timeline up until the big fight with Sensui. After being resurrected, Yusuke would have been strong enough to take on Sensui, which means that Sensui would have never killed Yusuke. Therefore, they would have never battled in the Demon World. And if they would have never battled in the Demon World, then Ryzen would have never been able to possess Yusuke in the first place. So the fight between Yusuke and Sensui would just be between Yusuke and Sensui. And if that were to happen, then that would just happen in the human realm. And if they were to battle in the human realm, similarly to when they battled in the demon realm, then the human realm would have been damaged a lot, especially since they were in a cave system. So there would have probably been earthquakes and tremors causing wreckage to the city. In spite of all that, Yusuke would still probably defeat Sensui, and after Yusuke defeats Sensui, he would go to Demon World and everything would continue just like in the original timeline. The only difference would be that Yusuke might be a little bit stronger because he would have his demon energy for a little bit longer, and also Kuwabara, Hiei, and Kurama would have been a little bit weaker because they didn't get their power boost while fighting Sensui. To encapsulate, if Toguro would have killed Yusuke during the final bouts of the Dark Tournament, then Yusuke would have been revived, he would have killed Toguro, the SDF would have failed in stopping his resurrection, and Yusuke would have been strong enough to take on Sensui without dying. Also, the Three Kings saga would remain pretty much the same. This concludes my video. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And tell me what you think. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you have an amazing day. See you later.